Hello guys, this is Person 007. I do apologize on the last video. I had a call from a neighbor, so I had to go next door. So I had to end the stream very early, but I'm going to do a retake. This is take 2. And this is, again, my twisted mind of Shane Dawson, where I describe my moods toward this YouTube influencer. Again, Shane Dawson is a YouTuber that's been on YouTube for at least 10 years, since '08. And he's been in controversy in and out throughout his YouTube career. He has been formally canceled back in late June for blackface, offensive jokes, making pedophile jokes on his podcast, and most recently putting Toddy Westbrook up to throwing James Charles under the bus. And he was more or less canceled for denouncing her as a victim of sexual abuse as a child, whenever it happened. But this video is about what I think about Shane Dawson. There's times where I think that he ought to be canceled, and everything that's coming to him he deserves. And there are days where I feel bad for him. I feel sympathetic towards him because of the time when he lost his grandmother, and he was at the hospital filming his grandmother on her final moments. And then he did a video on Father's Day where he vlogged about where he played ball with a kid that didn't have a father. And then his message is that if you don't have a father like me, but if you have a father, to spend your time with your dads and stuff like that. I think Shane Dawson not having a father figure in his life for 10 years, I think did something to him. And I think him being sexually abused as a child sure didn't help him neither. And I think that's what caused all these controversies. And I think that's where he's in now. And I read on the article I read last night about his quiet return back to YouTube. I don't consider him returning to YouTube unless it's on his channel or he shows up on his Instagram, Twitter. You know, if he shows up on Ryland's channel, yeah. But, you know, that video has been pre-recorded. And by that video being pre-recorded, it being possibly June 13th, this is before he was canceled. So there's no telling if this is an actual update on Shane Dawson or not. But I posted a lot of hate yesterday on Twitter yet again, and I still got the tweets on my Twitter account. And I think it all comes down to like a misunderstanding, because from what I understand now, all 3 apology videos from Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and Toddy Westbrook have all comments disabled, and apparently the likes and dislikes ratio has been hidden. You could still like and dislike the videos, but you are not going to be able to see the number of likes to dislikes on these videos. I think it has something to do with either it's a PR move or some kind of legal thing going on between the 3 of these people, but I don't quite understand. And I also flagged Shane Dawson's apology video as misleading because due to the fact that the comments were shut off, because you know, any kind of hate that he gets, he put on himself. If you understand what I'm saying, he put the hate on himself due to the fact that he went out and got involved in all these controversies, and he apologized time and time again and just never changed. And now he's claiming that he has changed. And only way I can see that he has changed is he's done food videos, he's done conspiracy theory series, he's done a lot of series with other YouTubers, which some were not good, but at least he's not as offensive as he was when he was doing blackface videos, and he did the offensive jokes and the pedophile-like uh, jokes back in the day. And I think the pedophilia comes where, uh, with the term called Eslagate, it's where you use a childlike character in an inappropriate manner, usually sexual. And he has done this with Millie, the puppet, which I think was done in collaboration with Mario Brothers or whatever it was, or the Mario Bros or whatever it's called. Uh, and he did inappropriate things with that, and also became graphic at the end where he pointed the gun to the puppet's mouth and blew its brains out. So that is considered Ezra Gate, uh, and it's not necessarily criminal, but that's what they consider borderline content back in the day. Now we move off of YouTube now, but there are some days where I don't feel bad for Shane, and there are some days I feel bad for Shane, and I think he has gone through enough. But maybe you guys can explain to me what my feelings are, but I don't understand why I'm having two different like personality like moods when it comes to Shane Dawson and Onision going through all these cancellations and going through these controversies and possible, criminal cases and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm trying to dive into the mind of Shane Dawson and figure out why he's acting the way he's acting, and try to reason with some of the misbehavior that he's been accused of and try to normalize it in my mind. I just don't know, but I don't know. I just say if he does come back, which I really don't think he should, but if he does come back, I hope he has changed. I hope he does it for the better. He does better content. He earns his way back on here, and he earns his trust from his fans the way he should. I don't think he needs to put on a fake persona. I think he just needs to be his normal self and continue to do what he does best, which is documentaries like series. Or, if he's going to do a wedding vlog, whatever, okay, fine, do that. But I honestly don't think he's mature enough to address every single detail of what he's done wrong. I don't think he's really mature enough to even do it. I don't think he ever will, in my opinion. And I've been posting on the subreddit Shane Dawson also and putting my viewpoints under certain topics too. But I don't know. I'm going to continue to stay on top of this and also stay on top of the Onision story too, and pretty much keep track of what's going on this YouTube drama thing. I think it's very interesting. I think it's something we all can learn from. I can learn from, and but again, I hope for the best of Shane Dawson. I don't wish any ill will against him, but I know I kind of trolled him, kind of acted like a troll last night on his Twitter and on Ryland's video that was recently uploaded and Shane's apology video. But I think I have 50% accepted his apology and then 50% not accepted his apology, I guess, if that's you. I'm like 50-50 on Shane Dawson, so I'll just put it like that. So I'm going to say I'm still on the fence, and I'm not going to make my conclusions until I see Shane Dawson return and see what kind of videos that are being put out. So this is pretty much all I got to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and wish me the best of luck. And again, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you very soon. Goodbye.